guys, and welcome back to another Miss Freeze episode. Whoop, whoop. Okay, today's episode is going to be balanced and unbalanced forces. So, what does balanced mean? You've probably seen a well-balanced student. Maybe you've heard of that phrase before. Guys, balance your life. Maybe you've heard of a well-balanced diet. That's a phrase people throw about all the time. Do you have a well-balanced diet? Do you have a well-balanced diet? I don't even know what that means. So sure, why not? Yeah, sounds great. And maybe you've seen something that's balanced. I know in science we do triple beam balances and we move the little knob on the bar to see, or the beam, to see what is balanced. But what does it actually mean? Okay, well, to be balanced means that something is evenly distributed. So it's the same on one side as it is on the other. Okay, so everything is in balance. It's the same. Okay, so what does that mean for you in science, right? In this case, all the forces that are affecting an object, whether it's pushing on a balance beam, balance, get it, pushing the cat on a balance beam, or whether it's just a book sitting on a table. All the forces that affect the object, in this case, it's the beam, or maybe it's the table, all those forces affecting your object are exactly the same. So the book pushes down on the table with the same amount of force that the table pushes up on the book. The same. All right. What does this mean to you in real life? In real life, this means that if a force is balanced, nothing ever changes. Nothing. So if an object is moving, it will stay moving because there's nothing to stop it. If an object is still, it will stay still because there's nothing to stop it. Well, you know me, I love to have some real life examples of stuff. And so we are going to watch a video about arm wrestling, because who doesn't love a good arm wrestling match? I know I like to arm wrestle. If we were actually doing this in class, we would be arm wrestling. And I know I look really fluffy, but I am pretty mean when it comes to arm wrestling. So what does balanced mean as far as arm wrestling goes? Let's find out. Okay, so you can see, this guy right here goes straight down. He's trying to use gravity as a leverage for this guy right here. How is it going to work? I don't know. But if you pay attention to their arms, nothing's really moving. Everyone around them is moving, and that's all well and good, but these hands are not going anywhere. What this means is that this guy on the left, his name is Devin. Devin is using the same amount of force as Michael. So Michael's the guy on the ground, Devin's the guy on the air. You can see Devin's trying to move his arm just a little bit to get some kind of leverage. They're working, they're trying. If you look at these dudes' muscles. These guys are working really, really hard. This is not easy for them at all. These guys are struggling. And it's going to really come down to who runs out of energy first. If you look at this guy's face, he's all red in the face. It's really struggling. Who's going to win? Let's find out. They got the wife over here. Devin's got some leverage. Here he goes. Inchy, inchy, inchy. We got a little bit of movement right there. It's headed toward that direction. Oh, come on, Devin. Come on. How's it going to work out? What's going to happen? Is it going to be slow? We don't know. Longest arm wrestling match ever in the history of ever. In science, I'm afraid you're not going to see an arm wrestling competition anywhere on your test. I wish I could, but can't. Finally, we have a victor. So how will you see it? Generally speaking, the forces are represented in arrows. So you have these arrows. In this case, the weight of the person on the chair is pushing down on the chair, and the chair is pushing up. And that makes perfect sense, because if you sit in a chair too long, your bum gets tired. So the chair is pushing back on you, and they're equal, because if they were not equal and balanced, then this poor person would be, you guessed it, on the ground. Okay, you might also see it with numbers, where team left is pulling with 500 newtons of force, and team right is also pulling with 500 newtons of force. What that means is that they are equal. They are balanced, okay? balanced. They are the same. So what does unbalanced mean? In unbalanced, you will find that one side of something is always less than the other side. So in math terms, they are not balanced. So if you look at the rocks over there, you can see that the one rock is heavier than the three, and it is tipped one side. If you're talking about a balanced diet, what that really means, or if your diet is unbalanced, what that really means is that you have a lot of exercise or good food on one side and a lot of fast food, pizza, things you shouldn't be eating, but you like them anyway because they're delicious on the other. They're unbalanced. What you're doing, exercising, things that are good for you, eating good food like vegetables, is not the same as the bad. So it's unbalanced. And also finding balance in a busy life. You've got work, family juggles, school juggles. Perhaps you're being asked to do chores. That's what unbalanced means. Things are not the same. So the fancy schmancy definition is not evenly distributed. So you have one side that is heavy and one side that is light. Okay. So again, the forces acting on the object are different. So we used pushing the cat before, so here's pushing back again. In this case, these two kitties are heavier than pushing. Unbalanced. They don't look like they would be, but they are. These guys are heavier, so all the force is headed toward the kitties. In this case, back to our chair example, this person, a little bit too much force pushing down, and the chair could not manage. And so even though the chair tried to push up, not happening, chair breaks. All right, so what this means is that things are going to change. There will be motion, there will be direction, there will be speed, and FYI, back to our last unit, there will be acceleration, which means any kind of change. So let's watch some arm wrestling. You know why? Why not? Here we go. So we have these guys. Boom, down. Good job, good job. Next pair, here we go. Boom, down. One guy, always stronger than the other. Motion. Chair went, the whole table went down. Oh, they came around. So we have motion in the whole table, and the table's moving again, and boom, we have direction change, speed change, we have acceleration. All right, so when things are unbalanced, we have change. So how will you see it? You will see it usually with numbers. Again, definitely with arrows, where orange soccer player is kicking the ball at the same time as yellow soccer player. And you can tell by the numbers, it's not going to look good for yellow soccer player. Sad face for him. That's why you wear shin pads, by the way, FYI, because orange soccer player is going to take yellow soccer player out. Not pleasant. You might also see it where you have the word newtons written out, still have numbers, 500, 450, bigger force wins. So these two people on the left are going to win. Why are they going to win? Because they have a higher, heavier, stronger force. Okay, their numbers are bigger, so they're going to win. So the recap is that if something is balanced, there's no change in motion. If it is stopped, it will stay not moving. It is moving, it will stay moving. Nothing will change. If it's unbalanced, there will be a change. Either something that is stopped will start moving, or something that is already moving will go faster, or will go slower, or will stop altogether. Balanced, no change. Unbalanced, change. Have a great day, guys.